Hi guys, it's Nicole. Here's your first video as promised. Fair warning, I've done a lot of teaching, but I've not done a lot of videos, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna flub a lot. Please excuse that. Also, I bought a house 14 years ago. It was a bit of a fixer-upper, and I'm still fixing it up. And unfortunately, a few years back, I was injured on the job, and all the work stopped. So please ignore anything unsavory that you might see. It's a work in progress, okay? So the first thing we're going to start with today is the types of canning there are. There's 4 types of canning. There's vacuum canning, you're going to learn that. There's oven canning, which is very controversial, I'll explain that. There's water bath canning, and there's pressure canning, okay? The thing you need special equipment for, water bath and pressure canning. So, this is a water bath canner. You can get this at any place that sells any kind of canning supplies. It's about $20 standard. Also, Amazon carries them. Pretty simple, okay? This is a pressure canner. I got mine from a thrift store. You can get them pretty much anywhere, and watch your thrift stores because you can get a great deal if you watch. A lot of people ask, can you use a pressure cooker for a pressure canner? No, you cannot. Pressure canner has to have this gauge. You need this gauge, and you'll learn why later. But if you don't have it, then what you have is a pressure cooker, not a pressure canner, and do not use it for canning. It will not be safe. Now, the beautiful thing about canning and food preservation is when you can foods, you can make it last up to 30 years. And that's not a joke. I swear, I'm not kidding you. If you do it right. If you mess it up, it's not going to last very long at all. But we're going to go over all of that. We're going to make sure you guys are good. A few things that you will absolutely need when you're canning. Lemon juice. For any time you're working with any kind of fruits. I'll explain it in a minute. Oof. Plain old white vinegar. You're going to need this to keep your jars clean. Whenever we can, you want to wash and sterilize your jars. Okay? Very important. There's 2 different ways to sterilize your jars. You can do it in the oven, which I will go over later, and you can do it in your water bath canner, which again I will go over later. But for right now, the types of jars there are: this is a jelly jar, this is a quart or a pint, which you can see there's a clear size difference. Most people use these for jams and jellies. These are typically for butters. And then of course you have your quart jars, which people put pie fillings and a variety of things in there, which we'll deal with later. One important thing, when you get your jars, I buy a lot of used jars. I'm not afraid of them. I just make sure they're really clean and not cracked, and which means I have to buy a lot of lids. Make sure you buy the right size lids for your jars. This is a regular lid. This is a wide mouth, and you see there's a very clear difference. One will not fit the other, so make sure you've got the right jars or the right lids for your jars. Another thing, it's an essentials kit, very important. It comes with 3 items, these 3. This is a jar lifter. You use it to get your jars in and out of your hot canner. Trust me, it is a very important tool. I can't tell you how many times I've burnt myself. This is really awesome. You can go without. You can use just a plain old ladle, but this one has a very, very special feature. You notice there's a hook on the handle here. That's so it will hook on the side of the pan. So whatever you're working on, you're not going to let your ladle fall into your pan. It's going to hang right there. Easy use. Okay? You can get that any place that sells canning. $10 for the kit. The 3rd item in the kit is this. This is your lid lifter. You'll see it's got a magnet on the end. This is so you can pick up your lids. Because when you do canning, not only do you sterilize your jars, but you also sterilize your lids in a hot pan of water on your stove. You need the lid lifter to get the lids out. Okay, let's see. Another cool tool, which I really love, this is a food dehydrator. My friend Kelly gave it to me about 3 years ago for my birthday, and I love it. And actually, it's my 4th one, and it's lasted longer than any of the others. You can get this for about $40 at Walmart, or you can get it on Amazon. There's a lot of different kinds. They range in price, but this is a good one. It's a Waring brand name. And you can see it's running. I'm making some apple chips, which I'm about to show you how to do. Another tool, this is a lifesaver. When I first started canning, I was doing everything with a paring knife, and trust me, that's not fun. This is an apple peeler. It's got a suction cup on the bottom, and it sticks to the counter so you see it won't move. This little knobby here, you push back, and it lets you move your handle, so you can adjust it. This is your peeler. You can move it out of the way when you need to. And this right here is your core. And the way you use it is, the part of the apple that has the stem, center it on these 3 spikes right here. Back it up a little bit. Get that on there. Move it up to meet your peeler, and then just start cranking. And you see it takes the peeling right off. It cuts the core right out. And then what you're left with is the apple. Now, I know people are probably thinking, what the heck is she doing? If you look in here, you'll see I've got my apples, my cores, and my peeling. No matter what you're doing, whenever you do something like this, you save everything. I'm going to show you what we do with those later. So when you're done, you're going to take all your peeling and all your apple cores, you're going to put them in a baggie, you're going to put them in the freezer. And you're going to keep them there until you've gathered a large bag full. Now, back to the apple. You want to feel around inside the apple, and this one's actually going to give me some, because the peeler is not perfect. There's a little piece of core right there, which I can simply break out. Okay? I'll put that over here. The lemon juice, I promised to explain that to you guys. The lemon juice is used, you put about 2 tablespoons in the water, which keeps your apples from browning. It keeps your fruits from browning. It's wonderful for a lot of different things. If you're making banana chips, which you will make in a dehydrator, you would put your lemon juice in a spray bottle, and you would lay your bananas out and spray the bananas with the lemon juice. It works really great. It's wonderful. Now you see what I'm doing here. This is one of my dehydrator trays. I'm laying out my apple slices. Oops. Now they can touch, but you don't want them to overlap, okay? And it doesn't matter how you put them on there. It doesn't matter if they break, how big they are, how small they are. People that like this sort of thing, which is a lot of people, are going to love it anyway. So don't even worry about that. I really love the apple peeler because it makes the slices nice and even. They're all the same. So you don't have to wrestle with them. Okay, I think that's good for now. Now, you just take cinnamon, plain old cinnamon. I don't put sugar on because apples are already sweet. And just sprinkle. If I can get it to come out. Just sprinkle over your apples. Oop. I also do tomato treats this way. I'll take, whenever I get a lot of tomatoes, I will slice them really good and lay them out on the dehydrator, and I will sprinkle, Tones make a wonderful, let me see if I have some Italian seasoning, which I don't think I do right now. Anyway, it makes a wonderful Italian seasoning. You put your apples out on the tray and you sprinkle that seasoning on and just let them go, and it comes out with the most wonderful tomato chips. My friend Kelly, who gave me the dehydrator, Oh, excuse me. Also loves my tomato chips. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. The next class I'm going to try and show you guys some oven canning, and we're going to do some apple pie filling since it's the holidays. Most people have a lot of apples, so we can use them up and store them, and you can make your pie fillings, which are really good. Also, if anybody is interested in coming to work with me through one of my videos, put your name down below or send me a message and let me know that you're interested. I'm going to put everybody into a pool, and at the end of each video I'm going to draw a name, and whatever name I draw is going to come and work with me for the next video. I think that's pretty much it for now. Sorry I'm not a professional, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.